Paradise Dragona has been revealed. Look at that. I love that pack art. You know what? That gives me Dragon Frontiers mixed with like Fisher Price toys. That Alolan Executor. So cool. I'm really looking forward to this set. I think that it's going to be fun. I think that people are saying like, oh, this is Evolving Skies 2.0. Don't think so. I really don't. No eeveelutions, no Rayquaza. The only thing it's got in common is that there's dragons going on. I think this is going to give some of the underdog dragons some limelight. Obviously, Latios, Latias are going to be in there. Alolan Executor, somehow that's a dragon type. And, you know, there's obviously going to be some more, judging by the set name. What I do think, though, is that when this does come out in English, it's going to be quite a good release, because this is going to be combined with Super Electric Breaker. I think that's what it's called. It's basically a Pikachu set. We don't really know anything about it other than the fact it's a Pikachu set. You're going to have Terra Pikachu in there. So when that comes out in English, you know, you're going to have a Pikachu combined with Dragon set, which sounds good. I would like to get some boxes of that. Now, I've had to completely readjust my mindset when new sets come out. Obviously, if this set came out in Sword and Shield or the start of Scarlet Violet, I would be panicking. I'd be rushing to buy loads of them. You know, I'd probably be overpaying, paying way more than retail for pre-orders of the set. But I feel like, judging by what's been happening this year, 2024, with the Japanese print runs with you know, all of Scarlet Violet, there's no rush for me. I feel like, I don't know. It's so hard to tell when you have a set coming out that's actually a step above recent sets. You do have to consider, you know, is this going to be one where, you know, you never get it for retail? So far, it's not telling. I'm not seeing signs that it's going to be that, but there's something you need to look out for. Some of the trainer cards that have been revealed in this set, Lugia is one of them. So if Lugia gets an SAR, that's huge. I'm not saying there's going to be like a really, really expensive modern card, but looking at every Lugia card historically, they've done all right. What sets has Lugia been in? I think Lugia was... No, that's Skylar. Lugia was definitely in SM7, Sky Split and Charisma. That's the one that's coming to my mind as like an expensive Lugia card. I'm sure there's been more. Anyway, that's probably going to get an SAR here. And so the box, can I see it fall into like 4,000 yen? Probably not. I can't see it falling as low as like Future Flash, Wild Force, Cyber Judge. I see it being like a better set than those, especially if it's got that Lugia. Do I see it being like Clayburst price? Maybe. I don't know. I'm not from the future. But yeah, I think that buying it at retail, it's not a bad idea. I mean, buying it at retail is how it's meant to be done anyway. That's how they intended it to be done. I think you should be happy to pick this up for 5,400 yen. If it does have a Lugia in there, that's an expensive card, then you'll be glad you picked it up for retail. And if it falls below retail, it's only going to fall like 1,000 yen below retail. So it's not like the end of the world. But I don't expect this set to like come out and then it be gone and then they don't reprint it again. I think this is going to follow the trend of every Scarlet Violet Japanese set get reprinted again and again. That's why I'm saying I'm not really in a rush. See, if this came out in Sword and Shield, like I said, I'd be in a big rush, because Blue Sky Stream, I just have PTSD from that set, man. Yeah, when that set came out, I was not happy because it was above retail, and it just never, ever, ever went to retail. It just continued to go up, and I don't see that happening with this, personally. I don't see a Rayquaza vmax equivalent coming out in this set, especially where I don't think Rayquaza is going to be in this set. If it was, I think it would have been on the pack or the box. But that being said, Bandit Ring, excuse me, where are you, Rayquaza? Not on the box art at all, so you never know. But yeah, I think this is going to be focused on these weirder dragons, so like Archaledon. I don't know if that's how you say it, like the Duraludon, the new version. You've got the Flaplin or whatever it's called, like that whole Apple Dragon line. I think this little thing, I think it's called Diplin. This little bogey here, this green one. I think that's part of that evolution line, maybe. So I think we're just going to see dragons, but see some of the underdog dragons, some of the weirder dragons. I think that's what this set's going to be, and I'm excited for that. I like to see them trying new stuff. So yeah, this set is coming out September the 13th, so we've got like a month to save up. I'm not going to be putting all my money into this. I'd like to walk away with like 10 to 12 boxes, you know, try and get a case worth of them. I think it's going to be a good set. In English, I'd like to get a couple boxes. Like I've been repeating myself though, I'm not in a rush. I'm not going to like panic and pay over retail for this stuff. I don't think I need to. We'll just have to see when it comes out. Right now, you can get this, if you're watching this like right now, you can get this Pokemon Center Japan. You can get it shipped to like Black Ship or whatever. And then you can get it into your country. 5,400 yen, that's like £30, probably 36 USD, something like that. It's not terrible for a dragon set that probably will have Lugia SAR. I don't want to say that for sure because I don't know, but usually when they reveal the standard normal trainer, you can expect like a few weeks later to see the SR, the SAR of that trainer. There's some random dude and there's Lugia. Obviously, people are going to be wanting to pull the Lugia one. What else? Yeah, so the English set is going to be that and the Pikachu one combined. We don't know anything about the Pikachu set really yet. But I'm really looking forward to the second half of Scarlet Violet because there's so many things coming out that are exciting. Obviously, you've got the Evolving Skies 2.0 again, Terrestrial Festival with eeveelutions, which is meant to be, you know, really exciting. You've got the Glory of Team Rocket set, which I am so wet for. I can't describe how excited I am for that. I'm trying to like ignore it and forget about it because I don't want to get my hopes up too much. But I think it will meet expectations. We'll have to just see. That I'm really fucking excited for, and I'm going to put a lot of money into that. And it's not because I think it's going to be the best investment ever. It might be shit. It's because I want it. I want, as a collector, I want it, and I want to open it, and I want to enjoy it, and I want to have so much that I don't feel guilty when I open it. Just the biggest Team Rocket Returns fan ever here. Sorry. Then you've got these trainers Pokemon. I don't know if you guys have heard about that. So you're going to have like, I don't know, for an example, Sabrina's Gengar. Someone's something. They're apparently bringing that back. And then they've got potentially tag team type cards coming back as well, which is fucking crazy if they do that. This is like true fan service now. Like we've had a very sluggish, horrible first half of Scarlet Violet. I mean, not horrible, but like maybe a little bit underwhelming after how sick Sword and Shield was. And so to see all of this stuff on the horizon is really is really exciting. You know, I don't know how, I don't want to FOMO too hard because I'm looking at like the fact that pretty much every Scarlet Violet set prior to this has had print, reprint to the point where they are just like, they feel uninvestable at this moment in time. They just feel like there's no point even buying them for that reason. Because it just feels like, oh, next week they're going to print it again. And next month they'll print it again. And a couple months they'll print it again. And it's like, maybe I should just wait till it's a fucking 1,000 yen a box. You know, that's the kind of mindset we're falling into now. But who knows if these sets, I mean, 151, even though it's had so many fucking reprints now, still, I've not seen it for retail. I mean, it might have been available for retail, but only for a matter of seconds, you know. It's holding like a decent price of, it was like 7,000 at its lowest that I saw. Then it's gone to like 8,500, now like 10,000. I don't know if it's probably at 12 now. And so I think Glory of Team Rocket is going to follow a similar, you know, pattern. If it's got good enough cards inside, why wouldn't it? It feels like it's just like the evil version of 151. Mixed with fucking Team Rocket, you know, it seems like it's gonna have that same kind of effect. I can't imagine this one is gonna be £25 while 151 is 80. I feel like they're gonna be, you know, loved in a similar way. They're gonna be treated in a similar way. It's gonna be very exciting to see what happens, what they do with that set. Been meaning to make like a, you know, my wants for that set type video, like what things I want to see in there. I've been looking at like the rare holos from Team Rocket and Team Rocket Returns, trying to see which ones are applicable for this set, which ones could turn into like AR cards, stuff like that. I mean, my friend Thomas was like getting me excited earlier. He was talking about what if they did a throwback to the Gold Stars, you know, Torchic, Mudkip and Trico. If they did like, I don't know, just some kind of SAR shiny versions of those, like that would be so fucking ridiculous. It'd be so cool. I don't know. This is the thing. I don't want to get my hopes up too much in case like they don't do anything too exciting. But I feel like they know what they're doing. They did a very good job of 151. I've only opened a handful of packs. Like I just don't want to rip the boxes. I feel like they've got a lot of potential. But this is the thing with Glory of Team Rocket. I need to get involved. I really want to open that set. So I'm just gonna order tons of it, man. But like I say, should I run out and pay, you know, 12,000 yen or whatever the pre-order is going to be? Probably not. I feel like they know it's going to be successful. They are going to print lots of it, hopefully. And it should be available. It should be available for Retail or below. Maybe, nah, actually, I can't see that being retail or below. Maybe they'll do what they've done with 151 on the Pokemon Center Japan and just sell packs. Like they'll sell like 10 Glory of Team Rocket packs, and then you'll see the boxes come up like on Amazon Japan and stuff like that. I don't know. I feel like it's going to be a very in-demand set. I can't imagine that's going to slip under the radar. Fucking Glory of Team Rocket, really? Exciting stuff. Anyway, that's just like my quick little update on what's going on. Stellar Miracles come out. Looks like it's doing okay. It's doing better than Night Wanderer. Like I said, I'm not like massively into English. I can't believe Night Wanderer is like a specialty set in the English side. Shrouded Fable, what? Night Wanderer is probably the weakest set that's come out from Scarlet Violet, isn't it? Or one of them. That's become like a special set in English, and I've seen a lot of like positive praise towards it in English. I'm like confused because that was panned in Japanese. Like people really don't like that set, and now in English people are like, oh, this is great. Really? I don't know. Interesting.